Yes, we have the chairs. We have chairs here. Oh, we're not? Oh, okay. Later.
Oh my God.
Well, before the long form, as is customary.
Oh God.
It's your last show, guys. So we got you a little something outside the senior video. Rubber band. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone, Charlie Chalkin. Personalized bottles with notes in them too. So this is for you, Charlie.
Thank you.
This is for you, Pat. And this is for you, Neil. I'll read them now.
And we'll go around. We all wanted to say something at your senior show. So here, hold on to the poster.
Mine is yours.
That one is yours. It's a lot of you.
Turning the wrong way.
Let's do this.
No.
We got these from the library, and the library we actually hire a special person just to roll posters. It's not true, but I don't roll posters at the library. So, all right, it's
This is really hard.
It's hard for all of us.
It's what you all came to see, right? That's what you came to see.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing I've done all night.
Okay, I guess I'll get it started. I did have it a little bit written down. Okay, so joining Riot Act, I met 6 new people, and it's really weird that now half of them are going to be gone. This has been my only first-hand definition of Riot Act, so it's weird that it's my first time changing and having people leave. So I'm so scared for what's going to happen, but I'm confident that what you guys have done has set us up for something really great. Pat, we started off with the connection about OPTHJ, and if that's not a good foundation for friendship, then I don't know what is. I was watching the hunt long form that Dylan kindly put up. Thank you, Dylan. And you went out and started just. Oh. And that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then Charlie goes out with his split personality where he's talking to himself. And Neil introduces it with, "It's time for a long form." Oh! And I love that for some reason. Neil is one of the most interesting people I've ever met without even trying. He takes long shirtless runs just so he can shit in the woods. I first started me closer to Neil when we'd be like at a party or something. He would have a moment of silence, just like staring. Everyone else is partying. It's like he's in the middle, and everyone's like a tornado around him. He just looks so sad. And then I just look at him like, Neil, what's going on? He's like, nothing. I'm fine. Crazy. And then Charlie is like the coolest kid ever, if you couldn't already tell, with his purple shoes and black t-shirt. But he would stroll in late, like just like late and just not act like it wasn't even a thing. Like, hey guys, what's up? Like nachos in his hand. Like he could have showed up and then got food, like been on time. But Kirk had to be a dick and show up. It was awesome. And I feel like I've been able to like connect with each of you in a different way for each of you, but it's going to be really sad to see you guys go, because you guys are all awesome. You guys have taught me so much about being in bars and being a person, so I don't know what I'm going to do without you, but I think you guys have taught me that I can do without you, so I love you guys.
Don't be offended if I don't cry, because I've never really cried at the right moments. But I'm reading word for word, you said that. But it's hard to write this because it's hard to come to terms with the fact that this will be the last time Riot Act would be this way. If I'm not tearing up yet, just know that I am while I'm writing this. I was listening to sad music too. Whenever I think back to the first time you told me and Connor got into Riot Act, I always get a big smile on my face, no matter where I am or what mood I'm in. You three have been so influential in my life. It's only been 1 year knowing you guys, but I can't imagine a week without seeing all three of your beautiful faces for 6 hours. Charlie, every practice you would always be so eager and excited for what we would do. You bring life to each practice and constantly make me laugh. Pat, ever since the day I was told to flirt with you to improve my improv, I was hooked. Your life experience. Your life experiences are absurd, but you're amazing. I feel so comfortable with you, and improve without pretending to make out with you seems weird to me. Improv. I know, but I was too. Okay. Neil, you've been a role model through this whole experience. My favorite part about you is that you see beauty in everything. Your passion for all of us in Riot Act and everything is inspiring. Even when I was just in the callback stage, I felt absurdly comfortable with everyone. You all have the kindest and warmest hearts, and it hurts me to say goodbye to you. It's only been a year, but you've all taught me so much, and I love each of you. We may not be together like this again, but no matter... but no one can take this experience and thing we have away. I love you guys.
Hey guys. Just to inform everyone, I've probably cried 4 times this week. I might run out at some point. The words that I want to say to you guys, I didn't want to write anything down because I thought they would come to me at the moment. And it's just like, standing here, I'm like, I want to say this, I want to say this, I want to say this, I want to say this. And some of it's written in your bottles, but you guys are just such amazing and influential people and amazing and influential friends. I like from the time Charlie, when Riot Act was hanging out and everything became a cartoon. To Neil, just to Neil, after practice on Wednesday, I wasn't done crying, and I was like, "Can you come back?" And we sat on the steps of Memorial, talked about the future, and cried for an hour. And Pat, from the countless times we've hung out and just sat on your couch, and we're like, we're actually exciting people, but we just kind of just sit. And then And there's just so many key moments in what I know college is and what I know improv is. That you guys have been there with me, you guys have showed me, and you guys have supported me. You guys have been the best thing that I think I really needed in some times of, lesser moments. And so I just want to say, not only are we gonna miss Charlie, you're crazy, like I said in the scene of it, you're spice to the scenes, the crazy decisions. Neil, you just get every detail covered, you get everything supported, and Pat, your references, like holy shit! you knew a Nicholas Sparks novel. I don't know anyone else is gonna bring that to the show. And so as much as I feel like we are losing a lot in the troupe, that we will be okay. And as much as I feel like I'm missing a lot in my friends, I know you guys aren't going away forever. You're not dying like
West Coast.
and so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for everything, all the memories, and I want to thank you for back to my freshman year, to bringing me into this troupe and opening your arms. Thank you.
In case you guys didn't notice, I wasn't in the senior video, so I'm just going to take my time now. I did most of the editing on the senior video, and so that was my contribution to it. Everybody, you guys set the tone, and I hope that I delivered the tone that you wanted when you were talking to the camera. It didn't hit me until maybe at the end of the last show. The riot act I joined is gone. You're the last ones. When I joined the troupe, I was the only freshman, and that's such a weird thing to not hit you at all until you're sitting up on the stage having to come to terms with it. And when I say having to come to terms with it, I do mean I did all 5 stages of Girth on that one. But that's such a weird thing to think about and to realize. And I have all the confidence in the world that Riot Act is as strong as ever. Seeing what everybody on the stage is capable of doing, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. But I do know that this is, Neil and I were actually talking about it a little while ago. And we're trying to space out the generations of Riot Act. And so we figured out, we got the founding members, sure. And then when Macy left, we had that was the second generation, the last people to work with the founding members. And then we got hung up on whether or not I was a part of one, or you guys were a part of one. But I still don't know where I fall on that, because I don't want to ascribe myself to any one part of Riot Act. And I think that it's too important of a thing to try to nail down these sets. And it's fun. We weren't doing it to be mean or anything. It was just fun to space it out. But I think that we both recognize that. But Riot Act is it's not us. It's just it. And all we can hope to do is make our mark on it while we're in it. And you guys, beyond the shadow of a doubt, have done that. We've talked about it at Six Packs, and you will never find, people will say, you will never find a group of people who are so fundamentally different and then get together and just kill the shit out of whatever we decide to do on stage. And I want to thank you guys for all those moments and for sharing in the troupe. Pat is the worst for me because we joined at the same time, and for him to leave is like, that's a shock to me. that's huge. That I'll be doing my senior stuff with Laura, and thank God, thank God Laura is in this troupe, because I do not know what I would do if I had to have a singular senior show. I'm surprised Tony actually lasted through the entire thing, and I guess he's just a stronger person than I am. But Pat gave me my favorite improv moment that I've ever had, because, and John Lowe had to pay for it. We were playing objectives, and Pat and I, for the older audience members, you'll remember, but Pat and I both got our objectives, and we looked at each other, and we both realized that we didn't know what John's was. And it was, you could feel it go through the audience, from the front to the back. And like, just everyone was like, oh my God. And that was my favorite thing I've ever done on this stage. And thank you, Pat Shaw. Neil is the only person to have ever stopped me dead in a practice and told me that I should change what I'm doing. When it's amazing that he did it, because I became so much better when he did it. We were in practice, and I came out with like, when you're new, you have these like 5 archetypal characters that you just run through. And I came out with and I came out with one, and Neil's like, no, stop. You do that all the time. And for like 2 seconds, I was like, oh no, Neil. But immediately afterwards, I said, no, he's right. And I made a different choice, and it was an entirely different experience, and I haven't stopped making that different choice since that day you stopped me. And I thank you for that. Charlie and I are very different people. But Charlie is the person that I get along with on stage the best. I hope Charlie would substantiate this claim that we can both come out with no idea at all. Just blank slates of a mind, and bounce things off each other, and then nail down a game, and then nail down the scene, and then nail down the practice. And that doesn't make sense from a rational point of view. And thank you for being the open person that you are to everything I throw at you on stage, and I hope I have been as receptive to your ideas as you have been to mine. Charlie and I have had more, okay, this is the thing. We had one just now, during intern mile. Charlie and I have had more moments where we turn to each other, and we're like, you got what I was going for. And the other person's like, I did get what you're going for. And that's this like fusion of mind. And it's amazing to be able to, it's amazing to share that with somebody so frequently. Because I get it with everybody, but I get it most frequently with Charlie. And that's incredibly special. So thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, guys, we have one more long form, so let's do it.